Good morning. Today is Thanksgiving morning, Amelia's birthday, and we are going to start, well, I'm in a different location because there are 3 people sleeping down in my room. But anyways, we're going to start with a daily reflection on the Old Testament. I, the Lord, search the heart, I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways, and according to the fruit of his doings. Jeremiah 17:10. We are now in the second act of a 3-act play. We are in our second estate to be tutored and tested, to prove ourselves worthy of celestial inheritance. The Lord provides opportunities for us to learn and grow while in mortality. And because we cannot recall our premortal estate, where we were also learning and growing, and we have yet to experience the postmortal world, this is all we have. All we can know right now, all we can do something about. This life is the time for us to be anxiously engaged in a good cause, and do many things of our own free will, and bring to pass much righteousness, for the power is in us, wherein we are agents unto ourselves, and inasmuch as we do good, we shall in no wise lose our reward. The Lord knows our hearts, our desires, our efforts, and he will extend to each of us his perfect mercy and justice. Okay, so today is Micah 1 and 2, and it's a lot of the same. Honestly, this is the only place I could find to record this morning. Anyways, it's more of the same. Micah prophesies the downfall of Samaria and Jerusalem. The destruction of Israel is lamented. The Lord will gather the remnant of Israel. It's more of the same. And so, prophets prophesying destruction because of their wickedness, lamenting the destruction because of their wickedness. But Ledlow and the side-by-side have something to say about it. Okay, so we've got 2 things for chapter 1 in the Ludlow and nothing in the side-by-side for chapter 1, but there's a small thing for chapter 2. Anyways, the capital of the northern kingdom of Israel, was Samaria, while the capital of the southern kingdom of Judah, was Jerusalem. These 2 cities, Samaria and Jerusalem, became symbols for the wickedness of the people, in much the same way as Babylon represented the evils of Babylonia and Nineveh, the sins and abominations of Assyria. I think it's kind of, we see that in the larger cities. That's kind of where people look to say that's how the rest of the world is. People in Washington, D.C. or New York City say, oh, we need to do this and this and this because look at how our city is. Look at how it runs here. And then people in rural Idaho are like, I can't do that. It's 20 miles to the next town. I can't do the same thing you do. That sort of thing. Anyways, and then they have something here for 7 and 9. The people of the kingdom of Israel, Samaria, turned to the worship of idols, which unfaithfulness is comparable to the hire of a harlot. Also, her sins are now being that's not the right word. Imitated. I can read. I swear I can. Imitated by the people of Judah, Jerusalem, so that her wound is incurable, for the infection has spread. This morning is crazy. It's Thanksgiving morning. The kitchen's a disaster. People are wandering around. I'm losing my concentration. I'm just going to try to get through this as fast as possible. So Spencer W. Kimball has something to say about chapter 2, verses 1 and 2. The people who work evil upon their beds spend all night thinking of the evils they can do, when the morning is light, and how they can take advantage of others by coveting fields and oppressing men. Spencer W. Kimball has provided commentary on these verses. And to me that means woe unto them who will rationalize, who will explain away their errors in these matters, who justify their oppressions. Farm hands, domestic help, and unprotected people are often oppressed when economic circumstances place them in the position where they must accept what is offered or remain unemployed. And we sometimes justify ourselves in underpaying and even boast about it. And then there are those of us who require excessive compensation for services and who fail to give value received and who give no loyalty with their insufficient and ineffective service. Scripture writers admonish the employed to obey masters, to please their employers, to work with singleness of heart, to be honest in time spent and service rendered, and to avoid purloining. The Lord knows that we need food, clothes, shelter, and other things. He expects us to earn our living. He commands us to give the necessities to our families. He permits, perhaps, that we may have reasonable luxuries, but not with unclean money. This is very reminiscent. Back to your room. Go do something. Read a book. Stop throwing a fit. Go read a book. You can sit in the living room, but read a book. Sorry. Anyways, Wendy was talking about some of her workers yesterday and how they just think they can come in whenever and work whatever hours they want, and anytime they want to like go watch a movie, they say it's a family emergency, and you know, these people have no respect for their jobs. They could care less. You know, it's like the trouble we're having with Megan. Logan and I were talking a lot about it yesterday about, okay, well, do we suspend her or this, or do you think she just doesn't care about her job, or do you think she's lying? And honestly, it feels like she just doesn't care about this job. You know, you get these people who it's just like, this is just a place to pass time and then get money, like, you know, whereas I look at it as, this is my work. My name is on this. You know, I've got my name tag here. I'm doing this job every day, and it's like, is somebody going to say she's a good worker, or is somebody going to say she's lazy? Is my name, is my stamp of hard work on this? You know, somebody's like, everybody always asks me, well, how much do you make? I'm like, I have no clue. I have no clue how much money I make, because I don't care about the money. It's not about the money. The job, yes, is about getting money so that I can live, but like, it's not about, okay, well, I worked this many hours and now I got this much money and blah, blah. Just, I go to work, I do the best job I absolutely can, and then I come home and I have the paycheck to buy the things that I need. I think that's something that Mom and Dad really ingrained in us, is to be hard workers, to be good workers. And I really take a lot of pride in that I am a hard worker, that I am valued. No matter where I go, no matter what work I do, I will be valued because I will make myself valued. All right, I think I'm going to end it there because it's getting crazy up in here. But I will leave you with a prayer from a diary of prayer. And it is the 24th. And this prayer is from St. Catherine of Siena. Thou eternal Trinity art a sea so deep that the more I enter therein, the more I find, and the more I find, the more I seek of thee. For when the soul is satisfied in thine abyss, it is not satisfied, but it ever continues to thirst for thee, eternal Trinity, desiring to behold thee with the light of thy light, as the heart panteth after the water brooks, so does my soul desire to issue from the prison of the darksome body, and to behold thee in truth. O how long shall thy face be hidden from my eyes, O abyss, O eternal Godhead, O deep sea, robe me with thyself, eternal Trinity, so that I may run this mortal life with true obedience and with the light of thy most holy faith. Okay, that was Micah. I'm pretty sure. I don't know where my paper is. Micah 1 and 2. And I think we do 3 and 4 tomorrow. I think. Hopefully. Anyways, we'll see you then. Love you all. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have a great day. Bye.